what got you as a kid into the outdoors? Was it just something you did as a family, or how did you get into it?
Yeah. So my family, like we had a 30-year-old trailer, and they'd drag it up the mountain and we'd leave it for a week or two at a time. And then we'd go up on weekends and like camp in that trailer. And it was so small that most of the time me and my brother would like sleep outside the trailer.
Right.
And so there's some novelty there, but I mean, I just loved being on the mountain. I loved fishing. I had a dirt bike. And so it was like anytime I could get on the dirt bike, like I was so happy. And so that was a big part of it. And then I grew up from a family of hunters. You know, my roots go back to like Paiute County, and we always hunted. And so between kind of those things, I was always outdoors. And then growing up in Richfield, there's not a lot to do, but go outside. Right. Yeah. And so I had a bunch of boys that I grew up with in a small neighborhood, and we just were always out doing something, whether it's riding bikes or going up in the hills and hiking around. So outdoors was always a part of it, but backpacking specifically wasn't until college. But I always knew I wanted to tie some of that together. So I came to SUU wanting to be an entrepreneur. And while I was there, I ended up in a finance degree, and I ended up starting the entrepreneurship club while I was there, because that's like what I was really passionate about. I actually wanted to start a business more than, go be a finance guy.
That's still going on, right?
Yeah, it's grown tremendously now. It's a really cool program that they've invested more into. They kind of did a full 180 on that. Just it went from me like begging the dean to start the club, like, please let me start this. I'll check all the boxes. And I'm like, I don't know, to like, it's a huge program for him. It brings a lot of people in. It brings a lot of investors in. It does a lot of good for him now. So it's really cool to see what that's done. But in the beginning, I was just bringing in guest speakers, and then we'd meet once a month and like do like business pitch ideas and work through problems as a group. And that's what it was. Right. So